Hi, Shell here, Independent Stampin Up demonstrator. Today I'm going to show you how to make this card and this card. Firstly, I'd like to say sorry there was no tutorial last week. In plain English, I've got stressed nerves, which makes it difficult for me to do everyday things. Mostly the use of my good left hand that I need a lot is very bad. I am having physio and I'm having some acupuncture as well, so hopefully I'll be back to normal pretty soon. But I just wanted to explain so that if for some reason I can't do one, don't worry, I will be back. For people who follow me on Facebook, I do leave them a message, but not everybody follows me on Facebook, so I'm explaining it to you today while I'm here. Right, for these two cards, I'm going to use the Flower Patch stamp set today. And we're going to use this one, and this one. I'm just going to pop that to one side. I've chosen Blackberry Bliss and Lost Lagoon for my colours. And I will put all the dimensions on my blog for you. So first of all, get a piece of plain white. And we start with our lighter colour. And as you can see, this is just like a blank flower. Plenty of ink. What I do is I start in the middle and push that down. Don't worry if you get a bit of that, we can hide that. Like that. This is a messier one, this one. I should have used my mat to wipe it off, but I've forgotten. And I'm going to pop one there. So that's all my light colour. I'm just going to have a tidy up. Like I said, I'll get myself in a mess. I've left my craft mat. Blackberry Bliss. And we get our patterned one. I'm going to explain something to you now. If you can see, just here, on the flower, there's a big point, and you'll find that big point in this piece. So all you have to do is line that big point up with that, pop it down, and you'll have it where you want it. You'll have a little bit of edging, but I quite like that bit of edging. So all we're going to do is, as we move around, we're looking for that big piece of the flower, and we'll pop it down, and again the big piece. Big piece again. Took me a while to find this big piece on the flower. Didn't realise it was there to start with. But it makes life so much easier when you're stamping. And there we go. That's our first piece of card that we want. I'm going to pop that to one side. Ew, messy. Wipe that away. Another piece of Whisper White for our second card. I'm not going to worry because it's all going to be hidden underneath. Light colour again, and I want my plain flower. Gently tap that. And I want it this way. And again, I'm looking for that big piece of my flower. I'm going to pop one down there. Oh, hopefully we can hide that. Plenty of pressing. Lift that up. And for this one, I want this other flower. And we don't really have to worry where this one goes, because this one will fit in. But like I say, I've got a bit of edging. Normally I would try to avoid that. So please forgive me for that. Pop that down. And then we want a sentiment. I use the sentiment as well from our flower patch. Happy blooming birthday, because I thought it would go well with the blooms. Pop that down. And one in the middle there. And just to finish it off, I thought it looked nice with some, these are just the basic pearl jewels. Lift them up and gently, oops, in the middle of my flower, just there. And there. one in each, because I just think it really finishes the card off. And I should have done this afterwards, I've just realised. I'm just trying to make sure I can finish my tutorial, because I can feel my arm shaking, so I do apologise. And put that to one side. Like I said, I would have, before I put my pearls on, we would have done this. Just lightly put some sticky on, and we'll have it so it opens that way. Pop that down. That's one card. Oops, everything's going to fall over today. This one we're going to have up this way. Like I said, ideally do this before you stick your jewels on. And just going to pop that down there. So there's our 2 cards. I hope now that you will give the flower patch a chance, because some of you probably did the same as me when we first started to use it. It was like it didn't line up, it wasn't working right. Just remember, you need to look for the big part on the flower, and once you've got those 2 big pieces, it makes your life a lot more easier. Thank you for bearing with me. I'll bring my piece of paper up. If you could like and click the subscribe button, next time I put a tutorial up you'll get notification. If you'd like to purchase any of the items that I've used today, you can on stampin.co.uk. I do have a Facebook page, you'll find me at Shell's Craft Corner, and like I said, for those who follow me, I always put a message on there if I'm unable to get to YouTube. Thank you, and bye bye.